O Captain, My Captain, by Walt Whitman, published 1865. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But O heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells, rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribboned wreaths, for you the shores are crowding, for you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O Captain, My Captain is a poem by Walt Whitman, written and published in 1865, the year that signaled the end of the American Civil War between the Union, the Northern states, and the Confederacy, the South, over the disagreements involving states' rights and the question of slavery. This poem consists of 3 stanzas, yet possesses such a powerful message in its simple words, its structure. This poem is unique as it takes the form of eulogy, one that reflects widespread sorrow and loss over what was and what could have been for the nation's generations still to come. As usual, in order to grasp a complete analytical understanding of this poem, I shall be implying my literary tool, SOAPs: speaker, occasion, audience, purpose, and finally, subject. The speaker is undoubtedly Walt Whitman, not just because he is a writer writing on the topic of the Civil War, but because he was also a witness to this historic event as it unfolded. The poem's occasion focuses on the loss of President Abraham Lincoln following his assassination by John Wilkes Booth, where on April 14th, he was shot at Ford's Theater and died the following day on April 15th. The audience is targeted at all people of the nation to honor the loss of this fallen leader. The purpose of this poem, to me, is quite possibly the most intriguing and insightful motivation for the creation of this poem, considering the cost for victory in the Civil War. For Lincoln's death, while likely considered the most heartbreaking, symbolizes all the unnecessary death and suffering that had led up to 1865 and followed afterwards, all to achieve victory. Which leads us into the poem's subject, sharing in the grief over the death of a beloved leader who saw them through a bloody war and brought them to victory. A future of healing, reunification, human acceptance, and peace, yet only to be met in mourning, not just of a great man, but of a future that could have been. Walt Whitman born 1819 and died 1892, was an American poet, journalist, and essayist who is considered one of America's greatest authors for his insightful, heartfelt, if controversial messages, who demonstrated a free verse style of writing that would influence modern literature. During the Civil War, Whitman was one of hundreds of volunteers for hospitals in D.C. for wounded soldiers. Whitman would spend hours comforting and providing emotional support, even writing letters to soldiers regardless of their political affiliations. I believe what made O Captain, My Captain such a powerful poem was because Walt Whitman had knowledge of what suffering was capable of, and truly believed Lincoln had what it took for democracy and a nation's happiness to continue, and how his loss revealed the uncertainty of the times. Regardless, O Captain, My Captain remains one of the greatest poems composed and produced by one of the greatest literary minds from that era. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed it, please click the like icon and subscribe. Again, you are listening to the Authoress' Library. Have a good day.